Hi children, today I am going to discuss about 5th standard science subject, a new topic, sound. We hear variety of sound in our daily life. For example, thundering of clouds, mewing of cats, rustling of leaves, music on the radio and the television, and the noise of vehicles are some of the sounds that all of us are familiar with us. Each sound has particular characteristics. Sound enables us to communicate with others. Animals also communicate with each other. Some sounds like music are pleasing to us and we like to hear them. In this video, we will study about how to produce the sound and then examples. Origin of sound. All sounds are produced by the vibrations of materials objects. All sounds are produced by vibration of material objects. For example, in a piano, violin or guitar, a sound wave is produced by vibrating strings. Sound is a wave created by vibrating objects and moved through a medium from one location to another. Sound is a wave created by vibrating objects and moved through a medium from one location to another location. First of all, you know about what is sound. Sound is a form of energy made by vibrations. When an object vibrates, it causes the air particles around it to move. These particles pump into particles close to them and this continues until they run out of energy. This is one example for sound. The tuning fork vibrates and you hear a sound. The tuning fork vibrates and you hear a sound. Sounds are made when an object vibrates. Sounds are made when an object vibrates. So sound is a form of energy that produces sense of hearing. Sense of hearing. Sounds need a medium for propagation. Sound can travel through solid, liquid, gases, but it cannot travel through vacuum. Sound plays an important role in our daily life. It helps us to communicate with each other. It helps us to communicate with each other. We hear a wide variety of sounds in our surroundings. Sound is produced by a vibrating body. Vibration is the to and fro or back and forth motion of an object. These are the examples for sound. First one, if you strike a school bell, it vibrates and produces sound. If you strike a school bell, it vibrates and produces sound. Second one, if you pluck a stretched rubber band, it vibrates and produces sound. Third one, if you beat a drum, its stretched membrane vibrates and produces sound. Then fourth one, if you blow a bugle, the air column vibrates and produces sound. This is another one activity for the sound. Take a metal dish, pour some water in it, strike it at its edge with a spoon. Do you hear any sound? Say, children. Again, strike the dish and touch it. Can you feel the dish vibrating? Look at the surface of water. Do you see any movement on the water surface? Now, hold the dish with your hands. What change do you observe on the surface of the water? The above activities show that sound is produced when an object is said to vibrate. The sound is produced when an object is said to vibrate. The sound produced by vibration is propagated from one location to another. When it reaches our ear, we hear the sound. Do you know, students, Thomas Alva Edison in 1877 invented the phonograph, a device that played the recorded sound. Sound is produced due to the vibration of objects. Vibration is the rapid to and fro motions of an object. For example, the sound of a human voice is produced due to the vibration of the vocal cords. A stretched rubber band, when plucked, vibrates and produces sound. Strike the prongs of a tuning fork on a rubber pad and bring it near the ear. We can hear a sound. If a suspended table tennis ball is touched with the vibrating prong, the ball is pushed away repeatedly. This shows that the prong is vibrating and vibrating objects produces sound. These are the examples of sound. Okay, students, I hope all are understood today's topic. Thank you for listening, students.